Now, joining us in studio on this Thursday morning, this beautifully sunny Thursday for that matter, we have probably one of the most inspirational stories of 2017. We'd love to welcome into the studio Clint and Steffi Brink. Welcome to the studio. Happy New Year, guys. It's great to have both of you here. And before we even go anywhere and start this interview, I just want to mention the couple goals that is happening here in the shoe game. Please tell me about this.
Hey, well, you know, birds of a feather flock together, happy wife, happy life, etc., etc.
You can see, just keep on throwing those punchlines out there, man. But like I said in the beginning, an inspirational story of your transition in health, lifestyle, and what you've been doing. And I want to just tap into that a little bit. And tell me about that transformation that I think stunned a lot of people. What it took to get to the incredible transformation that you are at right now.
Well, I must say on a physical level, you know, I've always, when it came to sport, I was always doing things for efficiency, I would say, you know. I mean,
let's quickly take a look at January 2017. Yeah. That's April. That is like 4 months later.
Yeah, that took me, we were training twice a day, 6 days a week, sometimes 7 days a week.
And obviously the diet.
The diet was pretty strict.
Yeah. So it's true what they say, 80% diet, 20% training?
It's all diet. It's all diet. You know, what you put in the tank is what's going to reflect when you stand on stage or what you look like, you know.
Dude,
so let's not talk. I've seen you as well. I've seen you in the gym putting in the hours, you know, getting all lean and ripped and stuff like that.
This is about you, dog. But from a couple's point of view, because both of you are in an industry where looking good does matter. It does necessarily at some point fetch a higher price for what you do over and above your skill set as well. How did you manage to support each other in this endeavor to be a healthy lifestyle couple?
Well, for me, it was pretty simple, you know. This is my person. This is the person I love the most. She supports me in everything that I do. I look up to her as an athlete, you know. Her credentials and accreditation speaks for itself.
Yeah.
So, you know, trying to impress her on the one end by doing good is also, you know, solid motivation. But, yeah, we prep the food together. We put in the hours together.
Yeah, and what about you, Steffi? Yeah, you guys do this together. How do you draw inspiration from what the two of you do together? They say that couples that train together stay together.
Yeah, the thing is, I come from a functional background, and he introduced me to this aesthetics, which means, you know, the bodybuilding life.
Yeah.
So, I mean, combining the two, it's amazing, and doing it with him, yeah, it's great.
Yeah. Has it changed the way that you approach life and your careers? Because, I mean, this takes an incredible amount of dedication and focus to be in this kind of space. Has it changed the way that you approach your lives in terms of career?
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah. It's an additive for sure. You know, if you even have to take a look at the governor of California, you know, that man kind of like showed it. From a bodybuilder, an Austrian bodybuilder, to being the governor of one of the biggest states in the States, you know. He kind of like laid down the foundation, and it's principle over feeling.
Yeah.
You know, it's putting in, it's working hard, it's doing what needs to be done so you can get the result at the end of the day. And success is no longer a gamble, you know, it's kind of like a guarantee.
Wow. Okay, well, I can't wait to tap more into your knowledge, and especially about how we can just motivate everyone else out there to, you know, stick to the goals that they've made for themselves and hopefully come out 4 months from now looking the way that you did in that transformation. So stick around, and if you have any questions for our lovely couple, do share them with us on Facebook, Expresso Morning Show SABC3. That's our Facebook page, and on Twitter @Expresso Show.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Well, all right. Check out this setting outside on this Thursday morning, hanging out with Clint Brink and his wonderful wife, Steffi. We're talking about life and all things good, and just how amazingly privileged we are to live in this beautiful country.
All things good, brother. Right? Look at this. It's beautiful.
Speaking of living in this beautiful country, Steffi, what's life been like for you since moving down to South Africa from Namibia, and how have you found yourself in South Africa?
Well, obviously Namibia's population is way smaller than South Africa, so that was, you know, you just see people everywhere.
Yeah, it's like a vast expanse of land with like towns here and there, cities here and there,
exactly.
Right?
So coming from that, the landscape is different, but it's beautiful.
Yeah.
I mean, every place has its distinctive, you know, qualities that
absolutely
sets it apart. Yeah.
And both of you are very busy people, got your own careers going. What does 2018 have in store for you?
Sure. You know, on the
You
one
started off like that.
on the one end, bigger and better.
Yeah.
But on the other end, also, you know, a lot more simplified.
Okay.
You know.
Small and
Yeah,
concise.
getting rid of the clutter, refining what we're doing a little bit more. You know, investing in the quality things. You know, our priorities, obviously our goals, and I think everyone has like career and stuff goals. But for us, more working on, you know, quality of life stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a very important place to be in. Is it difficult, or was it difficult for you guys to find that? Because there's a certain natural bond that I think we can all see that is, I think, very genuine when it comes to the two of you. And is it a difficult thing and a place to get to where life revolves around really the genuine and important stuff?
Hey, I think, you know, it's a process.
Yeah?
It's an individual process, and I think people have to sit down and reassess what's really important to them, you know? If it's having the big car and the big house and all of the other things that kind of like control your life and stresses you out, is it really worth it, you know? And for me,
My thing is health is wealth, so
yeah,
it's, for me, if you can be healthy and
Yeah.
fit,
and especially over the December period, you know, you
Supposes-
can't really have like a liver transplant. That thing is, it's a bit difficult.
How was your December festive period? Because, I mean, it is a time for celebration, time for linking up with old friends, new friends. What did you guys do over the December period?
Should I tell him?
Please tell me.
food.
When I left Joburg, I weighed I think 87.5. I weighed myself 2 days ago, and I'm almost 91. So the festive's been good, bro. You know, the bulk is on the way.
season.
But amidst that, you know, spending quality time with
Yeah.
our family. Yeah.
Yeah, and then finally, I think a lot of people are asking themselves out there, are you considering expanding the family in 2018? There seems to be something in the water.
Apparently, I've heard that there's you know, things in the water. That's why, you know, I hydrate. We hydrate.
All right, they're hydrating. They're hydrating. That's good news. That's good news. We might have some even better news later on. Guys, thank you so much for joining us. It's been a wonderful pleasure. Have a fantastic 2018. We can't wait to hear more wonderful things coming from you guys later on. Well, stay tuned to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. We'll be right back after this break. Stay hydrated.